don't think that. It would have to be this, because then only the high.
Your plan has nothing to do. You just wanted to take the safes!
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunouman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh! We did see...
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to... The safes would normally be too heavy to move.
So...
Yes, that's right. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features, and This isn't what the Resistance believed in!
You did it! Now that we've exposed the truth of this...
Right. Let's go, Shinigami!
Alright, let's wrap this bitch up. And this case is pretty mid. The last one was a lot better. This is a pretty obvious case too. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't like this chapter that much.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunouman District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunouman District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Hey! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Xiaoqi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backup water had even more added to it, Marinamon District became totally drenched in shit.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marinamon District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These sinks are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
I don't know. Compared to the last chapter, I just fucked with how they all did it out of revenge. This one,
Finished!
just pure out of greed. Like, let's see what he says. And this was the part that really got me to the last trial. That was like really wild, but this one's just like, oh, I just wanted money.
Hate this city. I
What's-
was sick of
what's
all of
your reasoning?
Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting that's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong.
Is this... the hidden trap?
I think so.
So, I was not much help after all.
That's not true. Yeah,
I am grateful to have... well... But now I... Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Do you... No. It's time.
So he did it because he hates the city and he wanted to just move out. Like, come on. Compared to the last chapter,
Bloodlust.
at least the last chapter they had story behind
Overflowing
it.
despair.
I didn't like this chapter.
Soul of Shinigami.
And I was actually excited for this one because of how the last one
Expunge
ended.
this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Doom to the vile mystery labyrinth.
we've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Master, Now that the culprit isn't here, solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
That is what it is. Never give up, Master.
This time, we're done.
Now, Dominic! What?
Oh, it's
That's
Nightmare.
enough.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, Princess? Tetsuhiko! Halara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same! Unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Chibioko!
Vivia, I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember,
That's
so
the
I
most
don't blame you.
bullshit.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. I'm kidding.
Wait, you're gonna cry. Where did...
Like I said, the ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a heart...
In other words, Yuma is innocent. What do people...
You...
You heard her.
About the big robbery, it was all set up, please!
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy, they were caught. One can conclude that the events in question,
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin a...
after stealing the safes, they were planning to... Ironically, Icardi trying to take more money than you can carry seems like an
What about the other leaders of the resistance?
Anyway, what you got no problem?
Alrighty, gang.
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No, just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without
I could
hesitation.
get behind this one, honestly. Fuck him.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like...
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right. So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
that was close. Sheesh. So, Yuma, the way you...
Oh, he's so cute.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all?
That's what I want to ask. I told you about
Meeting place?
the multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you... Huh?
This is the first time
Seriously? I see. Yeah, that must be it.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was...
Sorry about that. Well, Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki?
Yep, I just...
Figures.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic...
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydro...
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being... And the truth, like a precious stone. Because...
I have no idea what...
At the very least.
He's incomprehensible as you...
Hey, Master?
What is...
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should... Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
Yomi Hellsmile, Director...
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now? I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist, regardless of who the mastermind is. You think you can just plead ignorance? That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that...
If things go bad,
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us.
But what do we do? Everyone's... If I turn myself in, at least if...
Master, it is too dangerous. Let's just turn tail and flee.
I won't abandon them.
Keep letting everyone take advantage of you.
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
What are you saying?
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the... It's only right for me to take
All right, filthy maggot. You'll reconsider your beliefs after... Once you go through my torture, not only...
I can reduce it to 20 seconds.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist...
Stay back! Don't...
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? What is it? Oh, you want to know?
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free reign.
Amaterasu CEO?
Hey, Yuma. When did you meet such a big shot?
Hello, detectives. Huh? You want to... I was born a prince in a certain nation. But while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true. The story changed.
I didn't ask about your...
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. Just this once. Please.
You get one. As for you sewer rats, if you don't like it, go back.
Phew! That clears my vision up, now that things are all resolved.
It's so simple. I see.